Greetings from the Oracle of the Rushing Winds. I'm your Oracle of Swords with your daily for the Sun's Day. Give us this day our daily for the 6th of July. Once again, as always, I'm ever so grateful to connect. I ask that our guides of the highest, most brilliant, divine white light protect me, protect us as I channel and interpret for your daily divinity, y'all. Okay, now that I'm over the 100 video mark, 100 and plus videos, I wanted to address the evolution of the channel. I think I'll still maintain most of the momentum, which is a lot of these quicker paced videos, and attempting to post from most days, but I maybe will over the next month you may see less videos. Perhaps I'll evolve to doing weeklies, and basically what I'm trying to say is I won't be able to meet the demand of the dailies. I was getting far ahead, which proved to be a lot of like psychic energy, and I'm in this recoil mode. So anyway, I hope that you guys can vibe with me. I believe that you guys do appreciate the time I give anyway. So I'll still give a lot of my time. And more so, I wanted to address this is more of like a channeled message that I did record a longer video on my other channel, the Mile High Priest channel, which is also evolving, but I haven't released it, and so this is somewhat of a not a counter. It's very parallel. The message is very parallel to that message, which is about doing things not necessarily differently, but maybe observing how others perform, maintain their processes, and manifest how they manifest the internal and into the external, how they go about their days, and learning more about efficiency, learning more about how, as a human being, we lean into efficiency, and we don't necessarily lean into what makes us happy. It's what drives us is actually the ease. We are innately driven to be efficient, so we tend to do things a little bit more on the lighter or easier side. And so coming at it from you may be coming at it from a side of having done it in a way where it's been very difficult, and so now there's been a ping, perhaps due to Venus's shift and ingress, its transit through Gemini, sort of calling in a lot of this energy. And that's likely what's been occurring in the last 3 or so months, as Mars has picked up space and pace through the second quadrant, and now enters is about to enter the third quadrant into the Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius sphere. So a lot of karma will come to life, to fruition, into manifestation, into general reality. And so right as we come to that marker, I wanted to assert that you have come to a moment in time. The card that I'm looking at a lot at is Gnosis. And notice that the bird here is going in this circular path. So we will be given that time to perhaps determine whether we want to assert ourselves in the same cycles. You will come to be grounded in your reality to determine if it makes sense. So determining whether you want to keep with this ease and the flow that you've been moving in, the pace that you've been moving in, or if you'd like to slow down in more ways than one, in more aspects than one, and then if you'd like to pick up the pace in another aspect. So perhaps you've been trying to manifest, or perhaps you've been calling in more relationships, more friendships, or perhaps you've been calling in a different style of career management, career pace, managing time differently, and all of that. It doesn't necessarily pick up pace, but you could be drawn to pick up the pace in a lot of those aspects that you are manifesting, or you could be called to slow down and to really fine-tune those processes, those methods that you take. And a lot of it, again, it has been due to you determining how others do how others go about it, and also yourself, how you do it, how you take advantage of, not necessarily how you take advantage of situations, but how you take advantage of time, perhaps efforts like money, your experience, your education, your intelligence, how you apply it. It is really more about application, taking advantage of how you apply. And in that, you've learned a lot about the implications and the advantageous or disadvantage. You've been observing others, so that alerts you to how you take advantage in that parallel kind of understanding. And all of this is gnosis. It's really being honest with yourself, like, wow, I really do give up in these certain times, or I really don't put in this much effort, or maybe I want to do this differently. And although it may be difficult at first to do things differently, eventually you'll come to move in this ease, and move with ease, and move with grace and style and humility. And that's really what this is all about. So again, thank y'all so much for staying tuned in and watching and commenting and liking. And feel free to keep up with me on this channel. Feel free to keep up with me on the Mao High Priest channel. Again, it likely won't be the biggest change. You may not notice it. I just have been moving about a lot. Like 2 months ago, I was in isolation, and not in a detrimental, bad space. It was just, I had a lot of freedom to be on my own, and I was really enjoying being alone and having so much time to myself. And while I don't want to even go about it in a way where it's like I am now busy, it's more like there's a lot of movement around me, and there's a lot of people around me, because I've left my my kind of stable home, and now it's like my world is just bubbling, and there's a lot. And again, it's not about being busy, it's just there's a buzz, like there's buzzing and there's noise, and instead of me trying to control a lot of a lot of this channel was about that, is being less in control and determining whether I was right for doing like a 10-minute, 15-minute quick read. And eventually it just became this intense psychic rush. And now I'm like, okay, I just want to come back to breathe a little bit. But yes, I always say things are going to change, and then things will still likely, you may not notice this ultimate. I think you have noticed a lot of change already, so it's becoming very normal. Anyway, I'm getting a lot of mirror numbers like 205215. That's the timing that I'm kind of recording at the moment, which I know is so late for a daily. And that's also part of it is I'm now more in this real time. I think I do operate in a way where I was way in the future, and somehow I've called myself back in to this the time now. Okay. On that note, I honor you, your path. You're brilliant. You're extremely blessed. And even though I've given you this whole spiel, you have come into this advantageous timing, and so it's that pause. It's a review, renew, commit. Okay, you've recoiled. Now you can review, renew, and recommit. I'm here for you anyway. And I hope to become available in a different manner, and while still maintaining this Oracle of the Rushing Winds channel and the other channel as well. So I'll be right back anyway. Ciao.